It seems the two boys will be competing tonight. For who? I wonder. I mean, me, obviously. Hello friends, and welcome back to Let's Play The Last Days of Spring. I'm your host, MagicManMo. Full disclosure, this is a sponsored video. Information about that, as well as a link to where you can find this game, are in the description down below. Last episode, we met up with Kaisuke on the train, and he wanted us to go to the restaurant with him, because he was working a short shift, and after he's done with his shift, we can do something cool and hang out afterwards. So far, we've got Kaisuke, Takeo, and Yuri in the running for people that we can possibly get romantically involved with at the Sunset Spring Festival. Let's continue. Oh, thanks for rating. I don't remember what his voice is now. That was awesome to watch. You're super skilled at making okonomiyaki. I still don't know how to say that word. I hope I'm not butchering it. Thanks. I hope you were comfortable whilst you were waiting. Yeah, to be honest, I was kinda expecting a really old-fashioned and small restaurant, not an elegant and trendy new one like this one. Oh, those all have really old and experienced guys working at them. Between you and me, those are the better places to eat at, but tough to work in as they are more demanding. Mostly bankers and businessmen come to this restaurant. They like to come here for their business meetings. Still, it's pretty cool you landed this job. Oh yeah, my uncle in Nagoya owns a restaurant that specializes in miso katsu. I've worked there every summer since I was 14, so I already have quite a bit of experience in the kitchen. Miso katsu? That's like tonkatsu, right? Well, yup, but instead of the usual brown sauce, we use miso in Nagoya. It's a nice variant. This is so much Japanese food being thrown at my face. I don't understand a word of what's going on. Not a word. I don't know what any of that is. Nice, I'd love to try that someday. I mean, I'd eat it. Well, unless it's seafood. I really don't like seafood. Don't hate me, I just really don't like seafood. And it's probably seafood. The Japanese love seafood. They're an island country, of course they love seafood. Well, if we all head over to Nagoya, we can go to my uncle's restaurant. That would be awesome. Won't be free though, my uncle is super stingy. Haha. So I made us some okonomiyaki, and I also fried up some gyoza for us to share too. I also got some drinks from the fridge. Nice, are we eating here? Actually, I kinda had somewhere else in mind. Are we going on a picnic? Are we gonna go to the park? We are. I nailed it. I've never played this game before. I mean, I've never finished the game, by the way. All these things that I've been predicting, complete coincidence. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't. Wow, this is so pretty. My little piece of heaven in the city. How did you find this place? Well, my dad is an executive for one of the advertising companies that owns this building. He had this garden created so that his staff could de-stress when they were in the middle of a project. That's so cool. When I was younger, I used to come up here all the time after my dad picked me up from school. I still come here a lot when I want to think about things. I can see why. Anyway, enough of that. Please try the okonomiyaki and the gyoza. Very tasty. I should come to your restaurant more often. I'd like that. Please, do. So, any plans for your summer? I'm going to Cambodia with my dad and little brother. Dad wants to look at the temples at Siam Reap for his doctorate thesis. That's impressive. Does that mean that Professor Kishimoto will be leaving Hayabusa eventually? Most likely. He was only teaching at Hayabusa so that my brother and I could study there for free. I'm graduating and he's also finishing his doctorate, so it might be a call for a change soon. So too bad for my younger brother. I guess you'll have to graduate somewhere else. That's how you know we really don't care about him. Oh, poor Gonta. Oh? Yeah, once he finishes his thesis, he'll get his PhD, and he already has a standing offer from the University of Tokyo to teach there. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, once he becomes a university professor, he'll make more money, and since I'm not in high school anymore, he can afford Gonta's school fees by himself. Okay, so he'll be making more money, and he'll be able to afford Gonta without getting it for free. Okay, I guess we thought about Gonta. The poor kids at Hayabusa, they'll be losing an awesome teacher. Thanks, my dad is super passionate about history. I can tell you really admire him. Yeah, my dad's the best. They actually do have a really good relationship. Will you be taking the entrance exams for Tokyo University? I don't think so. Fair enough. What do you think about when you're up here? About the future, society, love, life, everything, really. What do you think about the most? I think about life and purpose the most. When I was named captain of the soccer team, it was the happiest day of my life. I felt like everything was going my way. In my heart, I was sure that we would win every championship and cup in the league. I trained every day after school. I sat in meetings with the coach to decide strategies, and I even personally trained some of the team members who were having a harder time with their stamina and concentration. I was super proud of the team, and I felt like we were this really well-oiled machine. This accent has slowly just become lispier the longer I've gone with it, and that nothing could stop us. The season started when we were winning a lot, but as the semester progressed, a lot of my team members began prioritizing other things. Like what? Mostly school, grades, entry exams. Initially, I understood, but then suddenly they began missing practices, and even worse, some of them even began missing games. I mean, we had substitutes and we could rotate players, but we began to wear very thin. We started losing more and more games, and I was furious. I was really angry, and whilst my head understood that they were prioritizing their future, my heart just couldn't accept it. The soccer team was my life, and I felt betrayed by my team members. All my closest friends were in the team, but as their passion and dedication began to wane, our friendship began to strain, and I soon felt really alone. But you're still friends with them, right? Yeah, but I think it's been a bit hard because they know how disappointed I was with them. I really wanted the championship cup, and I got angrier and angrier as we started sinking lower in the classifications. That's kind of hard to believe. You're such a mellow and calm person. That's part of it, really. I soon realized that there were some things out of my power and control, and I began to care less and get angrier less. I learned to just calm down and just to try to enjoy life however possible. That's a good attitude. Thanks for that. I've really been wanting to talk to someone outside the soccer team about this. No problem. How was the meal with your brother and future sister-in-law? It was really tasty. She's from Texas and is really good at barbecue. Man, it felt like I had flown to the U.S. He went with his brother and sister-in-law, and they had some kind of dinner or something forever ago. Lucky you. It seems good food follows you everywhere. That's why I need soccer. If I didn't train so hard, I'd be as fat as a sumo wrestler. The food was really delicious. Thanks so much for making it for me. Also, thanks so much for showing me all this. I'm really glad you enjoyed all that. I like having you here with me. It's nice to share this with someone. God, I don't know who to... We're gonna have to choose someone. We're gonna have to, and I don't know who it's gonna be. The sunset is really nice from here. You can see all of Tokyo bathed in a beautiful orange glow. Would you like to stay and see it? Yes. What do I do? What do I do? If I say yes, he's gonna make a move, right? Let's do it. We've said yes to everything. We've not turned down a single thing. We're gonna stay for the sunset. I think that might be the Yuka, not the Yuka, the what the hell's your name? I think this might be the your ending. It's so beautiful. Kazuki. I couldn't remember his name. I think this might be the Kusuki ending. It is, isn't it? Thanks so much for sharing this with me. Thank you for joining me. This is so amazing, I can't believe this. My heart is swelling and I feel butterflies in my belly. I can't believe Kaisuke did all this just for me. Wait, oh my goodness, he's holding my hand! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark! I don't want this moment to end. I'm a little disappointed, actually, because I kind of wanted to do the Yuri ending, because she seemed like she has seen some things and some stuff, and I am interested in that ending. And the Takeo ending, he seemed like a cool guy. I just know this is the ending. I just know it, right? Thanks for that. I had a wonderful time. Yuka. Yeah? How can I put this? You going to the Sunset Festival tomorrow, right? Yeah, I think so. Cool, I'll see you tomorrow then. Oh, there's still time. It's not over yet. So this is it. Tonight is the Sunset Festival. It's been an insane week. Insane, but also magical. I got to know so many people and I've heard so many different perspectives. I've also been hanging out with the two most popular guys in the whole school. Both seem really interested in me. What shall I do? God, where is that coming from? What shall I do? I've just I've been burping and belching my way all the way through this series. Kaisuke! Hey, Yuka? What are you doing here? I wanted to talk to you. Okay, what's up? I just wanted to check and make sure you were coming tonight. Seems everyone is going, so yeah, I'll be there. Cool, I'll be heading there with the soccer team. I'll see you there. See you. Oh, gosh, am I still gonna have to make a choice? I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to make a choice. Oh, it's Sayori. We haven't seen her in forever. Oh, hi, Yuka. Hi, girls. Hey, so Sayori, how did it go? It went okay, I think. The prepared piece went fine, and I think I did okay on the sight reading and improvisation. Cool. It's all in their hands now. I'm sure you'll get in. Yeah, I'm sure you did great. Thanks, guys. How was Kobe? It's a beautiful town. I had a great time. Seems like you two have had fun with your travels. Oh? Yuka here decided to go to Saitama on Wednesday. Oh, how was it? It was nice. So, girls, ready for tonight? Sunset Festival, sure, let's do it. Oh, suddenly a positive outlook. You know what? I'm so happy that you're getting into it that I'm not even gonna question it. I'm excited too. I think it'll be fun. Finally, you two are getting into the mood. So tonight, it's a free-for-all. Every girl for herself. Okay, then. Sure. Sounds good to me. Cool, I'll meet you two outside the school and we can walk there together. Arm in arm. Comrades at arms. Wow, the girls seem really enthusiastic. I wonder if it means they're any closer to their targets. We still don't actually know who their targets are, though. We think Sayori and Takeo are into each other.
Hey, Yuka.
Hey, man. You.
This is it, last class in our high school careers.
Yeah, it feels weird, huh?
Couldn't come soon enough, if you ask me.
Really?
I'm a bit tired of this whole high school game. I'm ready to start the next thing after a nice summer holiday. Ha ha, oh, ha ha. How are you feeling?
I don't think I'm sad. Glad it's over. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it.
That's a good attitude to have. End of the day, it's just a day like any other, right? So you coming to the Sunset Festival tonight, right?
Yeah, it'll be a nice goodbye for everyone.
Awesome. Want to head over together after class?
Sure. I'm also meeting up with some other friends outside class. You okay to wait?
Sounds good to me. Oh, here comes Professor Mori. I'll see you after class then.
I'm out of time for this episode, but I feel like the end is just right here, so I'm just gonna keep plowing through it. It's gonna be a longer episode.
So who else is walking over with us?
Just Sayori and Aya. Takeo! Yuka! Hey, Sayori.
Hi, Sayori.
Hey guys, Duquette, I see you're heading over with us. Glad to have you.
Thanks for letting me join. So, we complete now?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep, let's head over.
uh-oh.
Hey guys. Hey Kasuki, I thought you were heading over with the soccer team. I was. They're being slow, so I'm gonna go with you guys. That okay? Of course, we're complete now. Let's head over. You know everyone here, right?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I know you and Yuka. Sayori, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Yamashita, all good, man? All good, Matsui. Too many names. I'm trying to make sure I don't do the wrong voices. I guess the two boys don't know each other.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, we've got everybody here but Yuri. Yuri's the only one missing.
Can you feel that tension?
Between the two boys? Yep.
I also invited Kasuki to join us earlier, but he said he was going with the soccer team. He goes with them for everything. I think he saw Takeo and got jealous. It seems the two boys will be competing tonight.
For who?
I wonder.
I mean, me, obviously. I wonder too. I don't wonder, I know. It's all about me. It's all about me. Oh yeah, I forgot that the festival's on the beach.
This is beautiful, isn't it?
It really is very nice. It's kind of crazy. I spent my whole life here in Tokyo, but no, I've never come to this beach. Not once. By golly, not even a single time.
I can see why they call it the Sunset Festival. The sunset is really the main event. This beach is really big, so many things to explore. I'm gonna go check out that rocky part where the waves are big. If any of you girls want to join me, please do. I see your game, Kasuki. I might go take a look at that lighthouse. Again, if anyone wants to join me there, then they can. Okay.
Well, that's it, isn't it? The boys have gone their own way. Yuka, what are you going to do?
This is how you will remember your time at Sunset Festival. There's no going back. The path you choose will define the end of the story. Right-click and hit save so you can load up the screen again and see all the possible endings. Oh. Do an empty slot. That's actually kind of nice that they told me to do that. That's actually kind of nice. Okay, I thought there were going to be 3 endings. Kasuki, Takeo, and Yuri. There are 5 endings. I can go with any of those 3. I can stay with the girls, or I can go get a coffee. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I wish I could ask you guys, but I don't plan on making another episode if this is the end. What do I do? What do I do? Yuri, Kasuki, Takeo, girls, coffee. Like, do I do the eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Oh, Kasuki's the first one we ever met, right? On the train. We thought he was really sweet. Takeo's... I don't know if we have a huge connection with Takeo. Yuri just seems really cool. And she's a woman, and I'm a man. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ah, we got Takeo. Okay, we did eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're doing Takeo.
Yuka, wait a sec. Can I talk to you for a second?
Uh-oh. Takeo and Sayori. Oh, sure, what's up?
How can I put this? I know you're heading to the lighthouse to see Takeo. Please don't.
Oh, why?
I have feelings for Takeo. He and I have been getting closer, and he really comforted me a lot when Satoshi left. I think he likes me back, too, and I don't know, I think he and I might work out pretty well. We're both going to Boston, too.
Sayori, why didn't you say anything sooner?
Because it's embarrassing, especially after things didn't work out with Satoshi. Also, I didn't want Aya to know. I love her, but she can make such a big thing about things sometimes.
I know.
Also, Kazuki approached me during chemistry class and asked about you and whether you were dating anyone. He really likes you a lot. I think you two would make a good couple. Look, if you really like Takeo, then as a friend, I won't stand in your way. But perhaps if you went for Kazuki, things might go even better. Why should 2 people be happy if 4 people can be ecstatic, right?
Okay. I won't step on your toes, Sayori. I chose Takeo on Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, so you can tell that I'm not entirely dedicated to any one person. We'll go with Kazuki. He seemed like a sweet guy.
You're so awesome, Yuka. Thank you.
Sayori, it's literally no problem. I just forgot that you two were possibly a thing. If I would have remembered that, I wouldn't have even had Takeo in the running. Yuka. Kaisuke, isn't it beautiful? Yes. Not as beautiful as you are. Oh, smooth, man. So smooth. I've never heard that one or used that one before. Kaisuke. The last few days have been so magical. Before that, I felt so alone. But now that they all felt alone, kinda, right? They were all kinda lonely. But now that you're in my life, everything has a new color, a new smell, a new feel. It's magnificent. I owe it all to you, Yuka. I feel the same way. No, I don't. But sure, I've been feeling so empty. No, I haven't. But now that I have you, I have something new to look forward to every day. I mean, empty in the sense that I didn't know what to do with myself after high school, but whatever. That's not a big deal. Every breath has new emotion. Emotion. Kazuki, I'm really happy right now. Never let him know he was the second choice. Don't tell him. He would be devastated. So am I. This summer is gonna be awesome. The end. We'll hit the credits. We'll let the credits play. Alright, that's been the last days of spring. That was the Kazuki ending. We could have chosen to go after Takeo anyway. I would have personally felt bad about doing that to Sayori, so I didn't do that to her. But there are other endings. There's the Yuri ending. There's staying with the girls. There's getting a coffee. I'm not gonna play the other endings. I'm gonna have to, you know, look. It's a visual novel, and if you're interested in seeing the other endings, you'll have to consider. They might exist. There might be episodes on YouTube or something to find them, to look them up yourself or whatever. But if you watch this and you're interested at all in doing it yourself and supporting the developers, I'm gonna not play through the extra endings, so that if you want to support the developers, you can get the game and see the endings for yourself. That's something I've struggled with in the back of my mind. I've been thinking, well, if I play visual novels, I don't want to ruin the ending. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's not fair. So I'm not gonna play all the other endings. I'm sorry if that disappoints anybody. I mean, I'm not gonna play all the endings for YouTube, but I'm gonna go back and play them for me. But mostly the reason I'm doing that is to support the developers, not because this is sponsored. This is a sponsored video, but I'm not leaving those out because I'm sponsored, but because I want to support the developers. The same developers for this are the guys who developed, what was it called? I'm completely blanking. It's the airship one, the other visual novel that we've done, and they just successfully launched their Kickstarter for the sequel to that one. So I want to be able to support the developers. I want them to continue making these visual novels and that sort of thing. I hope you guys understand. Anyway, I just wanted to make that clear up front why I'm doing that. And by up front, I mean as literally the last thing I'm doing in the last episode of this series. So that's not really up front. That's like at the very end, right? Anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that stuff. You know how this works. But whatever you guys do, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of MagicManMo. Ciao, ciao.